And hello everybody, and welcome to the bonus streams for the Summer 2023 Rando Marathon, presented by FFR. And I'm just getting a little bit of that slurring in there. It's a late night for me. We have Saw getting some redemption for internet failures and getting on with this Final Fantasy or not Final Fantasy, Super Mario Randomizer. It has a thing, Super Mario RPG. It's just got a remake coming out, and I can't pronounce the name. Maybe I'm excited. How are you, Saw?
I'm good and super hyped for that SMRPG remake coming out on the Switch in November. Definitely going to be seeing some day one runs from me on that, just so y'all know. But yeah, Super Mario RPG Randomizer. I mean, it's been in the last few marathons that we've had here, and I recently had a storm come through as of Sunday, knocked out 90% of my city's power, the greater Tulsa area in and of itself in Oklahoma, but most of that's back up and running, fortunately, which is the whole reason I'm able to be here. So, yay! I am
Yay.
I'm raring and ready to bring you guys some SMRPG Rando action. But before, I should enter the file name, which, I mean, it's kind of obvious what it's going to be.
I mean, it is the best file name. It did beat me for for Links to the Past.
It did.
It did. It deserves to beat me.
So one thing to note before I even start is we are guaranteed a toadstool start, because one of the flags that you can set is to select your starting character. In this case, I have chosen Toadstool as the starting character. Now her sprite, or her character sprite in and of itself, it looks to be a different palette, and that's because of another one of the flags that changes the character palette. But I am ready to go. Maddie, are you ready for this?
I think I'm ready for this. I at least know this game more.
Yeah, I was
There you
about to
go.
comment that it looks like you got Princess Peach in her punk phase.
I was
Yeah,
gonna say it got real Terra vibes, you know?
yeah, that's
And,
true.
yeah, though Terra doesn't. Terra at least has some color in her outfit. This is like Princess Peach in her like goth punk phase. It looks like.
Oh, it definitely is. And TK Ninja 37, join the Super Mario RPG speedrunning Discord if you want to get into the randomizer, as we will gladly help you out. There's a link to it on the, I believe it's on the Speedruns Live or speedrun.com page. Almost said Speedruns Live because I'm ancient like that. All right, we're going to get this going in 3, 2, 1, go. So, of course, we're going to start off at Mario's house and immediately get the rare frog coin, as that is one of the 3 Musty Fears flags locations. And we're
This doesn't look like
immediately...
Mario. This looks like a Fire Luigi.
It is Fire Luigi. This is another one of the character sprite changes.
I like it.
Ultra Hammer and a Slap Glove immediately out of the treasury. And that's equipable by Toadstool, but that is not... That is at least a weapon. So I will gladly take that to start. You might be wondering why I'm not facing bosses right off the bat, and that's a Drill Claw. That is because I want to... Oh my goodness.
Use the
Amass
drill
some
claw,
good
apparently.
weapons and armor, because, you know, I start off naked, and that Drill Claw is a chef's kiss right there. So we got that Rare Frog coin. We're immediately going to use it and get Castle Key number 2, which is one of our progression items. So definitely very nice to see.
You said Castle Key 2? Alright.
Yep. So
I'm a makeshift tracker right now. It's gonna be great.
we're gonna sell off all of those weapons and armor. We do have red essences available here in Mushroom Kingdom. And if you've played the vanilla game, you know that the red essence gives you 3 turns of immunity. So we're going to head straight over here to Tadpole Pond and immediately check what the juice bar has. as well as the frog coin shop, we see rock candies, which that might be useful later. Right now, not so much. The next trek is we're going straight over here to Melody Bay, and we're going to play some melodies.
Are they real frog jams?
Well, this first one's going to get us a key item. Because if you remember, Todovsky would give you the alto card, then the tenor card, then the soprano card. However, since the key items are randomized, there's no guarantee on that. So instead, we got the seed, which is combined with the fertilizer normally to get the lazy shells, the weapon, and the armor. However, that's not going to be the case here.
Oh, now I'm just disappointed. You got my hopes up. I know the lazy shell. It's good.
It's very good. It can still be very good. Huh.
Speak of the
Okay.
devil.
Yeah.
I spoke it to life. I am blessing this run. I cursed
All
all
right.
of the marathon runs.
We have Fresh Scarf, Wake Up Pen. Okay, I need to go ahead and go over this. You see status icons and times 0 or half elemental icons. Times 0 is immunity to that element. Half means you take half damage, and the status icons are status immunities in and of themselves. So, like the antidote pen gives immunity to silence, poison, mushroom, and scarecrow. So right now, I'm just taking a look through the shops, trying to see if I can find a couple of different items. One of which is not there. However, I'm actually going to jump inside the inn here. And I'm going to take a quick save because safety is always a good thing. And we got to see that Mario is level 8 thanks to the save screen. So that means Mario could be in Forest Maze, could be in Moleville Mines, or it could even be behind the Bunt Cake spots. Since I have no free characters, I will get a character after defeating the Hammer Brothers spot in Mushroom Way, after going through the Forest Maze, after defeating the Punchinella spot in Moleville Mines. I didn't run. And after defeating Cake.
There's Cake.
Or after defeating the Cake spot.
Yes.
And yes, there is Cake.
Yay.
Oh, a free rock candy and some pants.
I mean,
Beware of
if
the
she's
pants.
gonna be,
The pants are an enemy.
because if she's gonna be in her emo phase, she's gotta wear pants.
Yeah,
I mean,
with
that's
pants.
fair.
Pants are the true villain of this world. Maybe that's just my own headcanon. I don't know.
They're a lie perpetuated by people who want us to be civil.
They're a lie perpetuated by big pants.
Oh boy, a rotten mush. That's a whole 1 HP restoration. But that star gun, on the other hand, could be really big. Except it sucks.
Ah,
Free power
Could
blast
be.
is always
Is it?
nice. And in between the O and the A for the last Musty Fierce flag, we got a cricket pie. So the only useful key item we have gotten thus far is Castle Key 2. And we've at least gotten a very good weapon here for our starting toadstool. So we do have a couple pluses. So we're going to sell off the star gun and those pants because those pants suck.
Like all
rotten
pants.
mush. Yeah, no kidding there.
skirts forever. Get a kilt if you're a man. Trust me.
Not
Extra
a bad
comfy.
womp glove. Holy moly.
107 attack.
What does that do to my speed, though? Minus 19. We don't want to... Well, maybe. No, we don't want to take that just yet.
Do we call it the lazy parasol for what it does?
It's a lead
Nah.
parasol for that much. Jeez, beasties.
I was about to say that's a lead parasol,
That
but
might be bad for your long-term health.
that attack power is going to come in handy later on.
Oh yeah. I believe in two things: go fast and hit hard.
Okay, she cannot get that. Okay, so that's Mario, Geno, and Toadstool. That's expensive. But
I
it's a
just
good match.
realized our princess is named Miku. I
Yep.
understand everything now.
A frying pan's actually not half bad. We might see use of that. But that finger shot, on the other hand, it sucks. We can find better armor. So yeah, this opening sequence is called the World Tour because we end up running around the world checking everything. Hi, Punchinello at Yurdovic. That's gonna be fun. I could always do the that's a lot of damage,
It's a lot of damage.
but it actually will be a lot of damage if I'm not careful.
But I'm not done yet.
So in theory, I could actually take that fight on here at level 1 because it is complete and total physical attacks, and you have a 5-frame window in order to perfect guard all physical attacks. It would just be a bit of a pain.
Just do the Fame Perfect Trick forehead. It'll be fine.
What do we have? A mystery egg, some double punch, a super slap. Nothing great, nothing great. That chomp really sucks. Plus 17 speed, minus 18 attack. We could actually take that. Because we want the speed right now.
Guys, isn't this the place that has that secret Final Fantasy boss in it?
Do you mean the one that's through this door?
Maybe. I might.
So
But he could be anybody. Even a boat.
So I love talking to the K9, or sorry, that one's a Chow, before I've done any super jumps, because he's like, wow, your record stands at 0. How do you do it?
Ooh, that's the room key.
Speaking of specials, I needed to check and see what Toadstool has here, and that's an ultra jump. So that's actually not a bad one to see.
Le Saut Ultra! Yeah, no, that was terrible of me. I'm gonna go sit in the timeout corner.
I mean, I enjoyed it.
It was a mixture of French and just how random stuff gets said in English Japanese.
Like plus ultra. Alright, slap glove. Yo, that sticky glove is good.
I question why it's sticky. It's oh so sticky.
It's all sticky. Alright, I have done all of my early game checks except for one. We're going to go into the sea, and you're going to see some abuse come up here.
Under the sea. Under the sea. There's some abuse, it's of some use. Under the sea.
Alright,
The
nothing
singing
great.
never stopped.
Nothing great there. So we're actually going to save here, and then we're going to do the most fun abuse here in a few moments that this game has to offer. And this is part of what makes the randomizer very feasible and very easy to do, in my opinion. There are many different routes that you can take throughout the game in and of itself. You can prioritize your boss dance locations if you think you can handle them, or you can do what I'm about to do and then go through the progression of the game as normally as you would. So we saved, and now we're gonna get this star.
And get all the levels.
And we're gonna get 4 levels here. Well, 3 levels here.
Fire orb.
Okay, that's a garbage level, so we'll throw it in a magic.
Magic.
And now, we'll die. Perfect.
I didn't even see damage get done.
That's why I said perfect, because it was sarcasm.
Ah. So I'm
One more-
loving how the sprite is randomly changing between because of the equipment.
Yeah, there's gonna be a fun little thing with multiple Bowser sprites on screen.
Oh man. We heard you like Bowser, so we got you 2 Bowser.
Alright, so level 4 is good enough for me for the early game. That should carry me through most of this start. And on top of that, I do have the rock candy, so whomever my first party member is going to be is not entirely going to be useless. Pardon me.
I'm gonna put my money on Mallow.
Mallow actually could see some use. No, it's Pink Gino.
You know what? I'm down for Pink Gino. Hashtag sprites for Smash 7 when he's finally allowed in now that there's a remake.
So I'm going to grab the treasures here along the way, which really aren't that bad to grab, but I'm going to leave Gino just sitting there because I'm a terrible friend.
It's Booster! I know Booster.
And we'll throw out an ice bomb that'll get rid of the sniffets.
Harumph.
Oh no, I took one.
Guess I assume like damage and health are scaled based on where a boss is.
They are at the boss spots in general.
Ah.
So anyway, we picked up Pink Gino there.
Alright, we got Pink Gino.
And I'm going to ask the question here that everybody loves to ask. Is this even randomized?
Is it?
Because we have a Croco at Bandit's Way. Whether it's Croco 1 or Croco 2, we don't know yet.
The elusive Croco 7.
Croco Fantasy 17.
Exactly. Starring Dante from Devil May Cry. Oh,
Oh,
yeah, that
you
frying
can't
pan.
equip that.
I mean, you can put a
Ew.
shirt on Pink Gino.
Yeah.
He looks beautiful in that dress.
It's funny that, you know, some of the characters actually do get to equip the dresses that aren't Toadstool.
Well, Toadstool's going through her Miko phase.
True. All right. I'm going to try to get a trick here. This is a 2 to 4 frame window depending upon when it happens. So we'll see what happens here. Oh, I got it.
Nailed it. But it was
That-
a chomp, which, if I recall, is not great.
That was the dog jump. Yeah, the chomp sucks.
Beautiful dog jump, terrible reward.
Yep.
He's so fast.
All right. Croco's
Someone
gone
let him
into
get
hiding.
rid of
We need to find him. Good job, dude.
Reminds me of Far-Fetched.
Good job, dude. Oh, and you ended up right by the middle. And it's vanilla.
Is this even randomized?
You know what? Nah, we're just gonna defend.
Just, while we got a bit of a fight going on, a big thank you for everyone who donated for the marathon, for the Liam Foundation. They are a wonderful organization, and I am ecstatic that we broke last year's record by, like, leaps and bounds already. I'm happy.
On the
Are
bright
you
side,
happy?
we got some corn dilly.
Ooh, corn dilly.
Well, you get a normal spell with therapy. All right, Pink Gino starts getting levels now,
Hey,
which means he starts getting buff.
jacked. We know he
Cricket-
lifts. He's got those wooden arms.
Cricket Jam and a Mega Shirt. All right. You know what? We can afford that. So, before I go back into the Mushroom Kingdom, which has been overtaken by Mac, as per normal story progression, because you do have to do some things in the story progression order, because reasons, I'm going to grab a weapon for Gino, because that's going to be massive right now.
We would like to hit more things.
So we're going to sell off that Chomp. We're going to sell off the fuzzy shirt and the fuzzy dress.
Because consider how expensive in this game, or expensive things are in this game, it's weird that 999 is the max coin value.
Not so much in the randomizer.
They give you an extra digit?
They give you an extra digit.
Sweet. It's always the good shit.
Your
My
coin
language.
cap
I'm
is
sorry.
9,999.
Nice.
All right. I did not mean to get in that encounter, but it's okay because now that Gino and Toadstool both have absolutely ridiculous weaponry.
I don't see Gino. I saw Pink Bowser.
And I'm actually going to take a couple extra encounters.
I love it.
I mean, you're only seeing the start of what having characters turn into
Randomized
Bowser
stuff.
does.
Yeah.
Because if you notice, Toadstool isn't Toadstool anymore.
Yeah, she's like half a
Whenever-
Bowser.
Yeah. Half Bowser, half Shyster amalgamation.
It's fine, TM.
So since I
Say
don't have to worry,
amalgamation, I hear abomination.
yeah. So since I don't have to worry about really any of these encounters because it's only one Shyster per encounter, I can do an untimed attack, and it actually saves a little bit of time.
It's untimed, so it saves time?
Yep, because it one-shots the Shysters. Ah, I got the bad RNG. It's okay. So here we go. We're about to grab 2 more items. A flower jar might actually be quite expensive here in the very near future. And the other item comes from Toadstool's room here, thanks to that toad, and it's work pants.
Good pants. As
Which-
opposed to those normal pants.
So these pants normally are quite good because they're one of the only items in vanilla that actually boosts your speed. And speed helps determine your turn order. Also, that box is still a frog coin.
Couldn't be randomized.
Nope. Some of the boxes were not able to be randomized, but we have Pandarite here at max, so this is going to be a pretty quick and easy fight.
What's in the box? Other than Pandorite.
So Flame's going to come out. It's basically going to do nothing.
Yep.
And with this attack, Pandorite should be dead.
There he goes, chat. Get a round of applause.
Oh, did she really
Star
just learn
Rain?
Star Rain?
He learned Star Rain.
That could be good. It could be really bad. You might notice I'm gaining EXP very quickly as well. That is because I have 3x EXP turned on. You can actually adjust the amount of EXP you gain between vanilla, 2 times vanilla, and 3 times vanilla for each spot. So, I'm going to do something really stupid here.
Oh dear.
But don't worry, I'm a professionaler.
You heard it, everyone. He's a professional.
But
He's
before I do the really stupid thing, I forgot to check and see if there was, well, an item called See Ya here, and there wasn't.
Womp womp.
That's all right. I'll be coming back there later. So, we're going to go to Land's End here. And you might be thinking, you're a madman because this is a late game area. And you're not wrong, but hear me out.
Well, I mean, you heard him, chat. He's a madman. Hear him out.
You can actually, if I can time this right, hang on. I cannot time this right for some reason. Oh, come on. Come on. There we go. You can avoid all the encounters here very easily. Ooh, a Ribbit Cola, and hey, the one chest in the game.
Validated.
That is the validation chest. If you get the You Missed chest, your run is valid.
We'll be submitting it to the leaderboards later today.
Okay, I need to reset the room real quick, so we're gonna do that. Ooh, a knock shell.
Knock knock. Who's there? Shell.
Pretty much. So, like I said, I'm a little bit crazy, but we're gonna go in here. Because this would normally lead us to where the cricket jam, or, yeah, the cricket jam would be. But because randomizer, it's not gonna be jam. I don't have anybody that can equip that yet.
That's
So...
not jam.
No, that's
Things
sticky
you
glove.
don't want to hear people say.
Yeah. Freshen up's not bad, as that'll heal status ailments, which might come in handy, and that's a progression item with the Bambino Bomb. So we have 2 progression items, and one of those being the Bambino Bomb is absolutely huge. And hi, Eurydivic, how are you doing?
Seems very stabby.
We're gonna go ahead and Power Blast here because this could end up being really bad.
I don't know. It looks like he blasted first. So we know that he shot first. Oop. No, not Pink Gino.
This is gonna kill Toadstool.
Oh dear.
Which is fine. That will happen occasionally. Not too terribly worried, as I can attempt the battle again. And we're going to defend with Gino instead. And we're going to use the best item in the game. This item is the only absolutely unchanged item, as its cost, or as its sell value, is still 69.
Nice.
And we're going to go ahead and use the Yoshi aid here. Freebie? Nope. No freebie.
No freebie.
Flamestone, though, missing Gino is massive.
Like that damage.
And that's all we needed in order to have the fight go in our favor.
Da-da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da.
So you'll notice that I'm continuously leveling physical on Gino and Toadstool. That is because right now they are diehard physical attackers.
I mean, they got really good weapons.
They do, and that is why I'm keeping them as diehard physical attackers right now. So we're going to come over here to the Pandarite spot, and... Oh, hi, Mac. Bye, Mac.
Some happy pants. Oop, we got a blue star. Mark it on your chat. It's blue.
So
Or
that
it
is
this blue?
that is 1 of 6.
I think it was this blue one.
It's an star. So the nice thing about this seed now is that with the Bambino Bomb in tow, we actually have the ability to unlock all the characters. So I'm just going to head straight into the forest maze with the song that everybody knows from this game. And while I'm running through the maze, there's really not much to say because the path in order to get the character that's at the end of the maze right before the Bowyer fight is still the same. So, Maddie?
Yeah, I was gonna say, just because we're done our main marathon doesn't mean you can't keep donating to the Liam Project. Make number go up. They are a lovely LGBTQ plus charity down in Illinois, and with everything going on, I'm glad that we were able to give them the help we have. But hey, we could always give them a little bit more, and I can read your donation, and that would be lovely. I did it for 10 hours on Saturday, and I'm back to do it again, because I don't know why y'all like me.
And because I asked if you could.
You very much did, and I was down for it. You conned me into it.
I
knew
mean,
what
it's what I
games
do.
you were playing.
So we're gonna go ahead and save because there are a couple bosses here in the pool that could absolutely annihilate me without a second thought. And good, no bees.
No bees. Oop. It's the little guy. Oop, and he annihilated you without a thought.
Yup.
Ooh, it's him 3. Good old Bowser HP rain. I like that they say thank you. It's cute.
This is not gonna be pretty.
Oh man. Peach has seen better days than being multiple pound their arms on the floor.
We need to get Gino healed up. Got a freebie!
Freebie!
That's 1. Oh, Gino's got comeback! Perfect!
Woo!
I didn't even realize he had comeback. This works out. This works out really well.
Alright, hit him with an umbrella.
All right. So with Valor and Vigor up, that essentially means that Jinx's stats are now boosted. So he's going to be taking 50% less damage and dealing 50% more damage.
Except for when he auto kills you. That's just, auto killing you.
Yeah, the only thing that stops Quicksilver as well as Magnum later on is KO immunity.
He just sneaks up behind you, just snaps the neck.
Pretty much. But with that said, he's gone.
He's gone.
So we're going to keep leveling attack right now on these characters for a bit until we start getting good HP levels. But we now have a Bowser on our team who gets one of these sticky gloves.
It's a sticky glove. Are you sure this is our first Bowser? I've seen a lot of Bowsers on our side already.
So I had two options here. I could either have Bowser turn into Peach, or I could have Bowser turn into Mallow. Also, since we have Seed and Fertilizer, I'm going to go ahead and do this check, because why the heck not?
I'm gonna guess the thing that looks like an egg is the seed, and the thing that's a plant in the ground is the fertilizer. And mark them on the tracker, because I barely know what things are.
I mean, there might be tooltips.
I wish there was if they were not item 7.
Okay.
Sorry,
That's
item
fun.
18. I love it.
Oh yeah, the rant had to stay. There was no way the rant was being discarded.
I mean, there's certain things you can skip and certain things you can't, and the rant is one of them.
You gotta keep the rant.
Yeah.
You think you could use more fertilizer?
Just a little bit. I mean, you want those nice thick roots to support your high plant.
All right. What's in the lazy shell chest? A flower and hurley gloves?
Are those the ones where Bowser picks up Mario?
Yup. Except there's no Mario in the party.
So does he apparate a Mario?
Pretty
I
much.
Need to know.
No, that's pretty much it.
I had this Mario in my pocket the whole time. Wait, why can't he help us? Cause I'm throwing him.
Exactly. All right.
Because Pocket Mario only does pocket things.
Yeah. Seen that new remake sprite? He's so squart, he fits right in your pocket.
He's stout.
Squart is a much more fun word, though.
That it is. So these crooks have high agility, which could lead me to not be able to hit them. But even if they run away, I still get whatever item they have. A masher? It makes monster mash.
He did the mash.
That's better than the sticky glove. So Bowser now has a masher. He's gonna turn into Mario.
So we got Geno turning into Bowser, Peach turning into pieces of Bowser, Bowser turning into Mario. It's a great time.
And a free rock candy.
I mean, rock candy's always good. I know it's in the speed run a lot.
That's 3. Yeah, there is a manipulation for rock candies in the speed run. That's Axum Rangers. I don't like that.
Hey, don't down on the Sentai team. 2.5 Bowsers, yep. They're getting ready for their sitcom.
Oh, all right. This is about to get terrifying. I'm either gonna die or I'm gonna live by the skin of my teeth.
Spook warning. And he's a bully. gonna say, don't the Axum Rangers, like, only one of them has health that matters in this fight? I thought
Okay,
there's some weird
thank you.
mechanic
You did not pedal blast.
Five-frame
Okay.
window, let's go!
I'm gonna have to pop both my rock candies here. Actually, since Red already attacked, I may not have to. I should have.
Oh dear!
Hi, Justice Breaker.
Tap! Boom!
It missed! It missed! Get out of here!
You only need one. Just get up, it's fine, Green Mario. Still dead, let's run. Castle Key
And
1.
and that's my other progression item. Now, there's one other key item I'm looking for convenience sake, and that would be nice. That would be the bright card. The reason I want the bright card is if you have played Final Fantasy IV Free Enterprise, then you know about the pass taking you to Zeromus. The bright card does the same thing after you meet your star requirement and head to Smithy.
Ah.
Nice.
Gotta get that last frame bomb kill with the star.
A mega shirt. Some honey syrup, and that fright bomb might come in handy.
Hey, we'll take it.
Okay, so we're gonna go fight Punchy Boy here. Why?
Why not? Oh no, he's a grass type.
This isn't good because Gunyok is another enemy that can use
Hyper Beam.
Justice Breaker. Toadstool might be dead here. Nope.
Nope, just a scarecrow, it's fine.
Alright, Justice Breaker. It's gonna hurt. I think we're dead.
Kame miss! Twice! Come on! You just gotta believe.
Get out of here, Gunyok. Get out of here, Gunyok. So poison status is mushroom. That's not good.
Just give him some therapy, it's fine.
I mean, fortunately, I'm actually in a pretty good spot.
I really like that Miku Scarecrow. Makes me very pleased.
Miku Crow?
Yeah, Miku Crow is great. Love the color design on it. That said, Green Mario Bowser, not so much. There we go.
Alright. Gino's about to become a mushroom again. But it shouldn't matter too terribly much because Factory Chief should be dead on this hit.
Good call.
Whew! Okay. I feel much better after getting both of the Justice Breaker bosses out of the way.
I mean, can't complain. With the misses,
Yeah,
and that was
and
Mallow joining, and a
as
green
well
star.
as our green star.
Hey,
So we got a vanilla star, but it's not the vanilla color. So in order for me to be able to progress on the songs, I have to do the minecart minigame. So you got like 2 minutes and change to talk.
Oh, well, I mean, I could talk about my day, but I think I'd rather talk about the Liam Foundation. Just a lot of the work that they've been doing. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't even have my cheat sheet open. We're just gonna have to wing it. Over the course of the marathon, they managed to home someone who had been homeless for a good time, and I was the lucky one that got to announce right off the hop once it was done that they had a beautiful trans shelf painted for them and everything. It's really just one of those heartwarming community moments where you come together and, well, just do the best for your fellow, like, like brother and sister in this time of need, or them folk misters. More minecart. I was gonna say, as someone who does do a lot of such things around my local area, I do run events and such that try to be very LGBT inclusive, including Warhammer 40k. It's very similar to D&D. The fact that they're in their new office space adding bi-weekly D&D is a thing. It's one of those things, if I lived in Illinois, I would definitely be volunteering to help out with that, just because, well, I mean, A, part of my community and whatnot, being LGBT myself, and just a nice thing to do. It's always nice to spend time, learn people, and know that you have an available community, people who can help you, people who can understand you and share their experiences. Like, I get a fraction of it with what I do. And again, if I get the opportunity to help them out if I ever could, I would. I live very far from Illinois, but you know what? It might be one of those trips that I plan to make, just to see their new offices, the new kitchen and such. Little things that can help. I spent the better part of about a year homeless. So the work that the Liam Foundation does for those in Illinois just means all the much more to me in that regard, where I am the exact person who would have needed some help like that. I had to pull myself out, and it wasn't an easy experience. Having such a foundation available is honestly a blessing, and every dollar that we earn for them, I am, like, even the ones that I donated myself, I'm super proud of. And if we could get even a little bit more, I would be ecstatic to read that donation for you. Unless it's, not PG, then I do have to sadly put the wall up.
I'll take a 208 on the minecart. That could have been worse.
Could have been worse, could have been better. I think I saw you spin out a couple of times.
Yeah. Well, I also ended up screwing up my mushroom pathing.
Eh,
So
happens.
I lost out on 3 mushrooms. Otherwise, that second, or technically the third section would have been faster. But welcome to Booster Tower. May I take your order?
I don't know. Not Booster, because we saw him already?
I mean, fair. It's
Oh,
it,
it's her. It's the bird lady.
it's the bird nerd.
Suggestion to the randomizer makers: if not Booster isn't here, palette or not palette swap, but swap the sprite for modern Booster into the like boss that it is. Oh, hey, it does kind of work, almost. Temple
Okay,
key.
that's temple key.
Hey.
So that order of portraits is always going to be the same at 124653.
Hmm.
And I still have two more key items to get here technically. So this room, the bane of so many casual players' existence.
Alto card. I assume the card with an A on it.
Yep.
All right.
So the way that this room works, the checkerboard room in and of itself with coins, is if there are 4 tiles that have a coin adjacent to them, they're not going to spawn an encounter. But if you hit tiles that do not have any coins on them or adjacent to them, then it'll spawn an encounter like I showed off there. Nice.
Cash money. Cash money.
$200.
We're rich. Send it to the Liam Foundation.
I wish I could. So, we got a mini game coming up, and the objective of the mini game is to hide, and I may or may not hide.
You know what? The idea that he's looking for the doll just kind of works out with this, because she seems like the type who would have dolls of her enemies.
And if you notice, I'm very clearly hiding.
That's hiding. Do you know how a line of sight works in D&D?
Exactly. I mean, I'm right there.
Yeah. I'm gonna say if any part of the model is hidden, you have the benefits of cover.
All right, here we go. Hardest phase, which is still actually really, really easy.
They very generous hitboxes.
Ta-da!
Gotta say, those are the normal enemies that are here with Booster, right? Or did they get swapped out too?
So normally it would be the Sniffets, but they got swapped out because it's Valentina and she's normally in Nimbus Castle with the birdies. I got a pants.
More pants! Oh hey, it's Valentina.
Yes, so, fun fact, if you complete the minigame, you still are able to fight the boss spot. The same applies to the Dodo spot in and of itself.
Gonna have to censor the stream. That's it's a little too much. You know, she might be a little suggestive.
Nice.
You know. Become Bowser. It's like, I'll take Gino, it's not Bowser. Joke's on you, I was Bowser the whole time.
Exactly. All right, so here's where things are going to get a little terrifying. Also, if you look at Peach's sprite right now, that's kind of messed up.
Yeah, I mean, when hasn't it been? Oh my god. Someone call an ambulance.
In the process of being defragmented. Please come back with it.
Yep. So Dodo's gonna come back.
He got spanked by Gino. I mean Bowser.
Do we even know who we're playing as anymore?
Nah,
Oh, this
I
is
lost
gonna
her.
hurt.
Hey, wait. How did full green Mario get here? I have questions.
Funny, so does he.
He just looks confused.
Why am I here? What happened? Where did I go just now?
I thought I was level 8.
Oh, this could get really ugly.
I mean, that is a pretty ugly Bowser sprite, so you know what? That makes sense.
Okay, she is down.
I love how she just, like, one frame disappeared. No fade, no coin animation, just nope, one frame. That's all
Just
you get.
here and then gone.
Yep. Here and
Are-
gone again. A birdie's tail.
Okay, so if you wanted Magic Bowser, well, you got your wish. Bowser's my healer.
I mean, Gino's got revive, Bowser's got heal. It's a fine time.
Bowser's got group hug.
I mean, he is, in most art that I have seen him, very much the dad bod and a bear. So you know what? He's entirely the type who would give a group hug. You show up to the barbecue and he's just like, I haven't seen you in years. He just like wraps those big arms around, gives you a nice hug. Checks out.
Bring it in, champ.
He has those big, strong arms.
So if you thought this fight was going to be hard, well, yeah, not so much.
I mean, considering 2 misses from the big, scary beams, I just don't assume anything's hard anymore. You're gonna rock it.
Well, the Fright Bomb comes into play here and afflicts the fear status, which causes them to take 50% extra damage.
Ah.
Gino's looking good on health. Mallow, you don't really matter. I'm sorry.
I mean, he is that, sickening green color. Makes me think of a Yu-Gi-Oh card or two. Cloudy
Yeah.
archetype. Oh, there's an orange star. I'm just filling in random stars.
I mean, to be fair, you could have blank space star, blank space star, blank space star, blank space.
Yep. One of the stars is hidden by the high score, so that one's gonna be great.
Seems legit. So, you might be confused as to why I'm coming back in. And long story short, Knife Guy's minigame actually gives a key item.
Ah.
Since Bright Card is in the randomization.
Ah.
Guess which ball, guess which hand the yellow ball is in?
His left. There we go. Elder key.
It's pretty much useless.
Oh. Well, it's on the tracker anyway.
There's only one other key that we really want to see, and that would be the shed key.
I mean, that's the only key you don't have, so...
Yep. And the master chest has a star cape.
That sounds fun.
Oh gosh, I need to sell off some crap in
Yeah, I was
Marymore.
gonna say, you have so much that can't actually be worn or used. But dang, if you got
mean-
Mario, he'd have so much bling.
I mean, I'm about to have Mario. Alright, so weapons. Goodbye Knock Knock Shell, goodbye Super Hammer, goodbye Hurley Gloves, goodbye Sticky Glove, we'll keep Frying Pan, goodbye Pants, Mega Shirt, Happy Pants, Courage Shell, Fire Dress, and Star Cape.
Cash money.
And we'll buy a Masher. Because the next character that we get is the only one that we have remaining left to obtain, and that's Mario. But who's our boss?
It's him, Mario.
So this boss isn't going to be too bad to fight.
Be fine.
I mean, it's just a Jinx incarnate.
Yeah, it's just fine.
Easy.
Oh, she's gonna marry Mario. Does that mean we can call him Mario? Oh, wait, another Mario.
Get out. .gif.
Really, really good.
Oh, no, not him again.
Oh, it's him again, and this time we have the Smithy music playing.
The jam.
All right.
Chat. We're around an hour in, so remember to hydrate.
We've already pushed into phase 2 of the fight with Valor Up going out.
Hydrate before you dihydrate like gin.
Ouch. Perfect.
5-frame window. I heard you like Bowser, so we gave you 2.5 Bowsers.
And there's the fight.
Bye-bye!
With that said, we get Mario.
Yay! I mean, he was gonna get married, so nothing quite like trying to click the tracker that's in the stream preview.
All right, Fire Luigi has joined the party. Now, the real question. Okay, he does have Whirl.
He does have Whirl, but Gino has Revive.
And I still basically have no armor.
Who needs armor?
Armor's only necessary if you don't murder everything on the first try.
Armor's only necessary if you don't get every 5-frame window and every major attack misses.
Armor's about to be very necessary for the later bosses, though. But
It's
before we go
fine.
into the later bosses, we're actually going to take a trip over here to Star Hill, because the final screen of Star Hill has the potential of giving us a star piece like it would in, or as it actually does in vanilla. I did this first screen kind of slow. Second screen should be faster. I'm taking a very deliberate path on grabbing these stars because
Oop.
that's fine. Ooh. I
Gonna say
do. This is actually a good encounter to blow a rock candy on.
Is all the items?
All the money.
Oh. Money
Because
is just
that's 128.
money is just the middle step between you and items. It's fine.
So we're on what is the final screen of Star Hill, and here in a moment we'll find out whether or not this pays out. If it does, then we're only going to have 2 star pieces, and it does not. All right. So here we go. This is going to be a pain.
I was gonna say, we take the pain here so we can take the pain away from all of those LGBTQIA plus folks down in Illinois. A little bit of suffering on our end to help alleviate theirs through the Liam Foundation.
Oh, that's a lot of money. When did I get a pick-me-up? Sweet.
You know, I do comms for rando races. It's
Yeah.
kind of a requisite that I enjoy watching the runners suffer.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it most definitely is. I will
I mean,
agree with you on that.
This is my first blurst run. I've been cursing everyone.
Okay, that hammer sucks. There's the knock-knock shell that sucks. There's the star cape and the feather. All right, my frog coin shops are absolutely useless. That is what I like. So, if you recall back to the start of the run, we saw Punchinello here.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bad thing because at this spot, Punchinello gets multiple chances to cast Sandstorm. And Sandstorm normally would inflict the fear status, but because statuses are randomized, I have no idea what status I'm about to get from Sandstorm, and it scares me.
Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da.
But we do have the Smithy music. All right, Sandstorm. No status. Okay, that's good news.
The real status was the sand that was in our eyes along the way.
All right. Phase 3. We're still okay. These bombs are the ones that do the most damage. If they decide to attack or get the opportunity to, we're through punchy.
Yeah. All skill. Baby.
Oh, that... Oh, and Bowser's... Bowser, you have Geno Boost.
Boostin'.
All right, Mario is no longer necessary.
Unnecessary. Get him out of there.
And there's the bright card. That is what we will need in order to be able to do the factory warp to go straight to Smithy at the end of the game. Now, the only thing we are missing at this point that would be nice to see is that shed key. That shed key in and of itself could be what is blocking our super suit if it's not in Barrel Volcano or, heaven forbid, in Bowser's Keep. So what I'm going to do first is I'm actually going to turn in the Cricket Jam as well as the Cricket Pie. Go ahead and get the frog coins from that. And we're just going to jump back over here. With that Alto card, we can actually see what got added to the shop, which is, you know, not surprising, a whole bunch of nothing.
Hippity hoppity, give him the boppity.
And then we're going to play part 2 of the Symphony. It's a quick and easy check, and it net us a card upgrade. So the second one gave us the tenor card. So that will actually allow the juice bar to have more available, which very well may come in handy. Ice Bomb! Nice. And we get a 25% discount on the items.
Frosty Splodies.
So, you know what? Let's go to the sunken ship. It's three checks for stars. We have 3 stars that we need, and there's a lot of EXP to be obtained here. Also, hidden flower right there. In case you were ever wondering for when the Switch version comes out.
Where you get little squirt 3D Mario looking all cute. That shirt be thick.
Let's see. If I run across a goodie bag, that's going to be amazing for money. But for now, we're going to take this fight right here. We're going to get blizzarded halfway to death.
It was 9. That's not halfway. That's like... It was a mild decimation.
And incoming Genoblast killing everything.
Boop. There was an enemy there? I only saw a Genoblast.
Okay, Toadstool at 100 HP already is good.
You know what I low-key really like about Super Mario RPG? It's one of those RPGs where, like, the numbers stay relatively small and manageable instead of the ones that go into, like, tens of thousands and it stops having any meaning.
You say that, but Smithy can have upwards of 12,000 HP in Phase 2.
He can. What was that map? Why didn't we want it?
Because we already know what the password's going to be.
Oh,
Yeah, and you have 12,000 hit points and doing 100 damage, then 120,000, and all of a sudden you're doing like 10,000 damage, and you just don't know what's going on anymore.
All right, so we're going to save here before this boss because it can be a pain in the butt. That did get double hit. There we go. 2, 1, 2, 3, and that's pearls. All right, so
no comment on the password. Oh, hey, it's Blarg. No one remembers Blarg.
good lord. I hate Zardragon. There are a number of reasons why this is the worst boss in the game. Reason number 1, 50-50 counterattack script. Reason number 2, if he physically attacks, these fire orbs come out and proceed to explode on you.
Orbs.
Reason number 3, if you decide to attempt to use jumps on him, then have fun, because your frame window at which you hit your super jump varies every single time. This boss is disgusting.
I mean, he does look like he needs to be sharpened up a bit in a new remake. Maybe a little bit of flame effect if they can pull it off. Just saying.
Oh, I think they will be able to.
Oh, yeah. Squirt little Mario.
Goodbye, Toadstool. That actually worked out according to plan.
I knew it.
And Flame Wall. No, Water Blast. That shouldn't hurt too much.
Why does the Flame Man have Water Blast? I have concerns.
Because
He's just
reasons.
trying to shore up his own weaknesses.
Be like, hey, if you've got some water, it'll do more damage. Look, there's this whole Water Blast thing. You can try it out.
I mean, here's the better question. Why is Zardragon underwater?
I mean, there's underwater volcanoes and, like, what are they called? Chasms and such that emit steam and what have you. Geothermal temperature.
Yeah, no, he's working on exposure therapy, trying to toughen himself up to the water so that he won't get damaged by it as much.
Because there's a comic I really like that the most recent edition, or one of the more recent editions, involved one of these two lesbians and a couple being like, "Hey, I read about this new thing on the internet that might help you with your fear of spiders," and she's just like, "We're not married yet, and exposure therapy may be something that says whether that happens or not." So this box is unrelated.
Okay. So we pushed into phase 2, where it's no longer Zardragon, it's now Zombone.
Zomboni, Zomboni, Zomboni.
And you're going to notice that Zombone's taking a heck of a lot more damage.
I mean,
Nice. 420.
nice. Blaze it. We're allowed to make that
Storm's
joke,
gonna
right?
hurt. Storm's going to kill Bowser.
Freebie!
And we're going to throw the Karakaro out here just to restore FP. And then we're going to Geno Boost.
Get swole. Do you even lift?
Nobody screams.
Zomboni.
All right, Zombone.
See, it wasn't even you that actually turned into this form. It was like, this is what he's been building up. This is why he chose underwater, because eventually his flames would go out, and he would become
Right.
more powerful than you could ever imagine.
But now he's dead, so it doesn't matter. So that was like, I think 5,500 HP total between the two phases.
Eeg numbers. That's almost one Berserker hit.
Exactly.
And just slightly higher than our high score here on screen. But we could make it that high with a couple of donations. Not saying, just saying.
Ooh, froggy stick.
Matter of fact, the chat link should still work, should it not? Yeah, there it
Nope.
is. I'll mention one thing for the remake of Super Mario RPG. It's a game that's availability has just kind of steadily dropped over the years. Like, it was available on the Wii eShop, if I recall correctly. But
Yes, it was.
But not really after that. I know it's not in the SNES collection for Switch.
It's on the SNES Classic, though.
It is on the SNES Classic. Though all of these things are generally very hard to come by nowadays, so it having a remake, with, I'm gonna guess, probably some quality of life changes. They always do when they remake these kinds of games.
I really
It's
hope.
gonna be a really good introduction of this game and some of its characters that are very much beloved to an entirely new generation. It's Shark Friend. Look at that smile. He's friend-shaped.
Hey! That damage was not friend-shaped.
It's fine. Walk it off.
Because
Nice.
I don't think Miku's gonna be walking whatever happened to her off. She's barely holding together.
You know, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger, unless it kills you and then you're dead.
Yep. It's fine.
Ouch. Okay, that missed. And the fight's done. Woo! Okay. So that fight, the only reason it's so hard is because of the blue sharks occasionally using Pierce. And you saw the damage that Pierce did to Toadstool.
It's a little bit.
Yeah, it hurt.
Ash money.
More Kashmoney.
Money, I love it.
All right. So we're about to be done with the sea if I can not be a doofus.
That's pretty big ask. I've known you for long enough to know that's a big ask.
Excuse me. Would you like to run? Thank
Nah.
you. I'm stuck in the doorway.
Yeah, I could run. I just don't feel like it right now.
I was stuck in the doorway. It hit me at the right pixel to where I couldn't get through the doorway. Oh!
But is it good?
Oh, it's real good. And it only goes on one person.
Well, I mean, it's the one that casts Revive, so I'm not complaining.
But Bowser's my bruiser.
Healer first, DPS second.
Exactly. If we learned anything from Final Fantasy,
Bowser's also my healer.
he's the
Healers-
second healer.
Yeah, primary healer first, the person who can bring people back up first.
Yeah.
Damage second.
If your person who can bring stuff alive is invincible, then that means the whole team's invincible. That's how it works.
All right. We're looking pretty good on levels right now. What's in there? A Mega Cape. So I dodged the barrel. You didn't see the barrel, but I dodged it.
There was a barrel.
Exactly.
Lazy shell in a nutshell. Chat knows.
And since Gino's basically never gonna be dying because Super Suit and Mario just got Geno Beam, like one of the worst spells in the game. I'm okay.
I mean, when you oh my god, you put these in reverse order. 3, 2, 1.
Go.
Yep.
Speaking of 1, that's how much damage Geno takes now. From almost
Hey.
everything.
Oh, behold, I am Gino, and I am invincible.
I was gonna say you thought he was made of wood. He was made of fine mahogany.
So there's a lot of damage out onto Jinx just because, boost. And one more
there he
attack.
goes. Bad catching my references. Lovely.
I mean, I could attempt King Yama's voice. Hang on.
Mahogany.
Tremble in fear, mortals, for I am Gino, but I am inevitable.
But I do have a desk, and it's made of mahogany.
Don't make him put you in his Yamalock. That was actually really good.
I've had a lot of time to practice. Oh, come on. We're not doing this again. I guess we're doing this again.
Apparently we're doing it many times.
Screw it. We're awakening the dogs.
Release the hounds!
2, 3, 4. And
Those
now for
lizards
the-
been eating the good cactus juice.
nice, I got those flowers perfectly. So, you might be like, wait, where the heck are you going now? And don't worry, we're just gonna go down some sand whirlpools. It's gonna be fine.
It'll be fine.
Everything's gonna be okay. Gino, you're done with like HP levels. You're at 100. You're fine.
100.
What about
It's
second 100?
Yeah.
I don't need 200 HP. I need attack power for Smithy. That's for sure. HP max.
Hey.
HP max is nice. You know, I might be able to untimed attack kill one of these Shoguns. So I stand still at that whirlpool just so that way I can find out where he's going. Okay, I cannot do an untimed attack. I can follow up an untimed attack with an untimed attack.
takes two to make a thing go right.
And that's the last whirlpool. So we're still missing 3 stars. We're starting to run out of boss locations as well, which is super great because we've only got Belome 2, Mega Smilax, Box Boy, all 3 boss spots in Nimbus Land, and the 2 boss spots of Barrel Volcano.
But I mean, who wants to go to Nimbus Land, right?
Nimbus Land should be fine considering that most of the bosses that oh my god, this pack is massive. All the encounters or all the bosses that I would be worried about there are pretty much out of the pool. Like the only one that might pose a threat is Bowyer himself.
I was gonna say,
Actually,
is the Final Fantasy boss randomized in here?
I
Will
take
we
that
see
back. Culex might be a pain. You know what? No, we're gonna hold on to that rock candy. And Bowser.
Crush! I love it. The Mecha Koopa.
It did a
Aw.
whole bunch of not a lot of damage.
Just a bit, but hey, they ran away. It's fine. Meanwhile, the lizards are licking toads with them eyes.
2, 3. Okay, that caused a bit of lag, so I need to be quick here on the star.
There's so many level ups.
And I'm level 15, which is where I'm actually pretty comfortable with.
That's all you need, 2 digits.
And now we're going to buy a star for 400 coins because we can.
I mean, when you got 4 million, when you won the coin lottery with that room, I mean, that was like half the cost right there.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Cash money.
All right, Mallow is looking real good on HP. Mario's looking real good on HP, but I'm not going to be using them, so they don't matter. Ooh, a Sleepy Bomb. That might actually be very useful. One, two, three. And we will have a great meal sometime in the future. So I don't want to fight that cloud. If I fight that cloud, I'm basically killing myself.
Oh dear.
That cloud is an enemy called Formless. And when you use a spell on Formless, it becomes Mokura. And Mokuras are really, really strong. The only thing I'd want out of that treasure trove would be an attack scarf. But we're just gonna, you know, take the smell evader. Okay, remember how I said that Sleepy Bomb might come in handy?
Apparently now's the time.
Now is the time.
Not the director. He manages human resources.
So, yeah, director fight here. After taking out the Poundettes, he will Vigor up, Valor up. Which is slightly unfortunate, but definitely not the end of the world. It's mainly hope the Poundettes don't come back, and they did not. So we are good there. Oh, Gino just got group hug. Okay.
Well, there we go. Double
We have
the
our
hugs.
healer. 'Healer. 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 'He All right. So I'm about to go through a little bit of a boss gauntlet. So I think you know what that means.
Oop. It means I should try to find the charity page.
Indeed, because it is going to be all yours for a little bit.
Yep.
So, yeah, we're going to go through Jinx's dojo, which is going to open up with Magikoopa, going to be an easy fight, but then everything else except for the last fight, we have no idea what it's going to be. So, with that said, Maddie, take it away.
All right. So let's pop open this Liam Foundation page. Their mission to encourage, heal, and empower the LGBTQIA+ community in Northern Illinois through love, integrity, advocacy, and mentorship. All things that, especially right now, the LGBT community is in dire need of. We are going through, I was gonna say, the battle of our times, but really it's been one that the LGBT community's been through very plenty. Particularly right now, they've managed to make sure that there is a home in Rockford, or at least a place for sanctuary and comfort for those needing to flee various states that are continuing to impose anti-trans laws, which is just unforgivable. And every dollar that we can manage to give to them is one that they can put back into the community in terms of helping out and making sure that each and every one of those families is safe. They have helped well over 570 families at this point to, well, find what they need. They are also a nonprofit organization, something which was a recent addition, I believe, as of 2020, though I would need to specifically double check that date, because if I'm bad at two things, it's geography and dates. Oh, I mean, at least the numbered dates. I'll definitely take you out for a good time. Currently, as we were starting off, they were aiming to get a new office, one which is allowing them to do a proper walkthrough on July 1st, and they intend to be, I believe, fully moving in by July 10th for actually getting it all together. Its new amenities include a kitchen, a variety of clothing for availability, and in particular, a lot more space than they used to have, using for monthly meetings and bi-weekly Dungeons and Dragons, which, you know what? No faster way to get me to go anywhere than Dungeons and Dragons. If you are in the Illinois area and are in the LGBT community, I imagine that will be a blast of meeting new people, which you really should. Currently, they have 3 full-time employees, their CEO, and 2, or no, actually, they're part-time employees. That might be a mistake on my part. Everything else is done through volunteering, and if you can, I would definitely recommend it. And currently, if you have $1 or 2 to donate, just to, make number go big, then feel free. Links are available in the chat just by typing in !mark donate. You can also find more information via !marathon. Still available for the time being as we go through these bonus streams. Just additional putting time together to, get that few extra dollars. Very happily, we beat our last year goal, or not our last year goal, but our last year all-time high, even before we managed to get to this point. And now we're here, continuing to offer our help for an organization that has been a wonderful time to work with, and really a pleasure to be able to help those in need. I've mentioned it and I've used the line multiple times, but the ability to help my LGBT brothers and sisters, even below the state line, are just, it's an honor to have been allowed to be here, to be invited back even for the bonus streams, to be able to do all I can to encourage, just helping out my people. We need to stand together in these kinds of times, and there is no better way to do that when it comes to charity than making sure that they have the funds necessary to continue to do what they do.
So I've got a
Oh
bit
my,
of a bad fight here.
oh dear. I believe I know these guys. One is very physical and the other one's very magic. And generally when you beat them,
Correct.
they go on top of a snake and then you have to deal with them in a super form. But super form seems to have come first.
So the worst part about this fight right now is that Cloaker has such a high physical defense
Mhm.
that I can't really damage him with anybody's physical attacks, so I need to end up using Jump with Geno in order to get rid of Cloaker and fight Domino, where the magic attack stat for this spot is almost 0.
Gonna say, as you do it, you gotta Jumping with Geno, our new weekly program. Gonna say, are we gonna count the jumps? Or is
I
it
mean,
not super jump?
the jumps are done because it was just regular jumps.
Oh. Well, now we're disappointed.
But here comes Mad Adder to do Mad Adder things. And, just water blast us because really going after Mad Adder for this fight is the best option.
You know, if we
But
could get to 5,200 by the end of our marathon streams, I'm sure Mad Adder would be quite less mad. Number would be so high.
maybe. But that makes that fight much easier. And now we have the final fight
Oh
of the
my, there's a
gauntlet.
whole extra fight.
And it is, of course, Jagger. It is Jinx's student or pupil.
Well, I guess I can probably slip in one more thing. Just take a moment to talk about Phyllis Galisath, the founder of the Liam Foundation, or co-founder in this case. She found the organization after her son Liam's death in 2018. Well, correction, she started in 2015, and really majorly it helped take off with her after her son's death. She began her advocacy in 2015, shortly after Liam came out as trans. Liam and Phyllis worked together to, well, create a chapter or a key flag chapter in the Rockford area that was followed up by co-founding diverse city youth-led group for queer teens, which, I qualify as. Like I said, if we had more people like Phyllis in the world, it would be a significantly better place. And the world is honestly lesser for the loss of Liam, and it's an unfortunate tragedy, but any bit of good we can scrape together in terms of helping out is it's hard to find the words being someone so directly affected and involved in it. You can read off a script all you want about, what the organization does and the help that they do, but as someone who is or who would be directly helped by these kinds of things, who in many points of my life has been in need of these kinds of things and not had them available, to put oneself out there and do it and give back to the community is just beyond what I can express in words, only in the warm and happy and excited to tears feeling that wells up inside me just knowing that I've been able to offer the little bit of help I can, offering my voice, my humor, my hope, and, what few dollars I used, taunting you all into donating even more.
We got an attack scarf.
Ooh.
That is very, 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 and for more emphasis, very big.
All of
and
the
we
bigs.
have a friendly boss in this spot. Now, the attack scarf is only equipable by Toadstool, but that makes her a lot faster, makes her a lot stronger, gives us, honestly, a very good chance at quickly defeating Boyer here.
See, I'm guessing his name is Boyer because he appears to be a bow.
Correct.
Yes,
We're gonna
recall
have-
correctly, yep, he shuts off buttons.
Yep. So we're gonna have the A button locked here.
So no attacks.
No attacks, but we're gonna boost up the rest of the party, and then we're gonna defend because we are trying to bait him to turn off the Y button instead.
Ah, so he turns off the button that you use the most?
There is an algorithm at which, or that actually summarizes which button presses add insert number of value here to an overall counter that then is checked in memory whenever it is Boya's turn to turn off one of the buttons, and if the value reaches, say, the A button, that gets turned off. So you can manipulate it, but as you see there, I really have no need to.
When you've got this much power. Oop, we have a purple star.
Burple.
Purple.
Borple.
Blorp.
And we have a Creeper flag. So there is another boss here, and I'm also going to open up the shortcut to Great Guy's Casino.
Time for that gamba.
Not so much the Gamba, but to be prepared to do the Bright Card Warp.
Ah. So we're opening the casino so that we can later come back to just jump to the final boss.
Pretty much.
Sounds like a plan. I feel like you got the pie key item for me to fill in.
Yeah, I've gotten and used Cricket Pie already.
I'm gonna fill things in. I still don't know what the Shy Guy, the Boo, or the Bones are, but we'll figure it out.
Fill in the Shy Guy flag. Hello, Culex.
Alright.
I am matter, I am antimatter. I can see your past, I can see your future. I consume time, and I will consume you!
Can't help it. In terms of Final Fantasy fight music, Those Who Fight is still just kind of on my top. It's very catchy from Final Fantasy VII. It's just got that jam to it. Not that all of them aren't beautiful scores, but just Those Who Fight will consistently stick with me. Just that upbeat nature.
Oh! Goodbye, Bowser. We'll see you later.
Bye-bye.
We're gonna crystalline here. And then we'll go ahead and pick me up on Bowser.
I was gonna say, he suffers from you have to kind of beat all 4 crystals before you can deal with him, right?
No, if you kill him, then the next turn that the crystals have, they will just straight up disappear.
Oh. Very traditional Final Fantasy spells. Except for Mega Drain, that is still a Pokemon move. Hugs
Okay.
from Bowser.
Good, that went on to one of the crystalline characters. Screw you. And your Shredder. I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this.
I say I love for all this pseudo 3D in this game, they still made him just a very classic 2D Square Enix sprite. I'm really curious what they're gonna do with him in the remake. Like, will he just be
I'm
like very high quality art?
I am very curious about that as well. Hi, Sandstorm. It inflicts poison. Okay.
I was gonna say, if we can get a poll in chat of people who guess that he's going to be a 3D sprite, people who guess that he's going to be stylized art, and people who guess that he is going to be a sprite, I want to see the
I would.
guesses.
We cannot actually implement polls because we keep ourselves out of the affiliate program, just because
Yeah,
yeah,
money
most of it
confuses
that way.
things.
Yes.
It's what happened when I hang out with Bingo-thon too long. Who everyone has it. Being a scarecrow does not stop you from giving people a comeback.
Okay. Whew.
Light beam. More scarecrow.
So this game ends up being very linear, even with randomization. The randomization comes into play more with where the bosses are that you face. Thank you for letting me get Bowser's turn.
Group hug
And
OP.
where you encounter the bosses. Group hug is very much OP here.
I was gonna say, and I imagine bosses' total health is based on where they're found.
Correct. Yes.
There he goes. And that one didn't get a turn yet. Gotta disrespect him. Don't even try to attack him. Just let him go.
Yep. All right. We have
He had a
five.
star?
We have 5 boss spots left. We have 1 star to get.
Yep.
So we also have 4 key items available.
So we're one step closer to the end.
Yes, and I need to do this before I forget. Of course I did that. Run away! Run away! Okay.
Flee!
1, 2, 3. And look at that. We have the way to Great Guys Casino.
Hey,
It's magic.
magic. That said, children don't gamble unless it's with fake money.
All right, so we're going to do the Dodo mini game. And I'm going to just sit here, lean back, eyes closed right now. Just going to relax a bit.
Best trick in the game.
Oh, I got hit.
Ah,
I hit B and it didn't register.
press. Oh.
And
Oh
it restarts
no.
from the beginning.
I was gonna say, B to jump is a travesty. I'm all for Feather on A in Link's Awakening.
I mean,
Because it
sword's
is.
always on B.
Yeah, exactly. Sword is always on B. I always just find, the roll of the thumb to be a little nicer going from B to A if you need to have something out and jump. Like boots. Or a sword. Why does this man peck the statues?
Because he's mad at Valentina for making him polish them.
Ah. Ooh, that seemed quite close.
That was
Yeah,
one frame.
another sticky glove.
Oh, okay. I can do something really, really dumb here.
I like dumb.
Don't kill Mario.
Yes,
Oh,
even the
I don't have the FP for it. Never mind. I can't do the dumb thing.
what was the dumb thing?
I was going to Geno World to kill Exor.
Ah, because it does like 9999 damage to him specifically.
Yep, because he loses his boss bit whenever it says Exor's protection is gone.
Yeah.
Two hull damage from Mario.
I was gonna say, no matter how cool, not worth it to use an item for it.
I don't have any FP restoration.
What? That's silly. If Whalemon can restore SP, as I've learned in Digimon today, then I think there should be better SP options.
Alright, there's Exor down.
Alright, get him out of there. How does he not have the FP for it if you haven't been using him?
So the FP is shared party-wide.
Ah, that's disappointing.
Very.
Disappointed.
Hey,
Oh,
just a
he's
heads
asleep.
up. Yeah, I was gonna say, just as a heads up, Juffle's sleeping.
He's taking a nap. He was a sleepy boy. He was eepy after a long day of swiping eggies.
Alright, I tried to run from the birdie, it didn't work. Hey, there's our shed key. Perfect.
Hey.
That could be our access to red essences.
Or it could be your access to just finishing the game.
I mean, we'll find out here in a second with the Birdo spot.
I mean, you're at a 150, so... Oh, hey, it's a cake! The cake was an egg.
Or was the egg a cake?
I mean, the egg identified as a cake. Oh. One candle. Oh, well, just all the candles.
The cake is alive! Run! So you're going to see me doing untimed attacks here just to take out the candles, as you don't actually have to time your attacks to take out candles. They will drop by one regardless. Don't lullaby again. Thank you. Give me the slowest attacks in the world. Drain Beam is fine, as Bunt will be down this turn, and then I will just have the strawberry remaining, which is the bottom part of the cake. Or raspberry, not strawberry.
It's delicious
Oh.
either way. Red
You
fruits are
have-
best fruits.
You have a lot of defense. Oh, by the way, if you thought Sandstorm was done, well, have I got some news.
That.
This is one of the bosses that uses it. Alright. Full attack with Bowser, see how much damage he does prior to boosting. 78. So that's a potential 100 post boost. But it doesn't matter. Cake's dead. And we have all of our stars.
Hey! Alright, straight to the boss.
So with that in tow, we are going to go ahead and get straight to Smithy. Of course. You know what? Which encounter is this? Not a good one, that's for sure. So I'm actually kind of glad that I didn't find one specific item in this run. Otherwise, I would have been able to save a lot more time. And that specific item is the Sia. If I had found the Sia, then I would be guaranteed to run from every single encounter I've gotten into.
I mean, that would have been lovely. I'm one of those weirdos who doesn't believe in the run button in an RPG.
So we are gonna go to Seaside Town. We're gonna see if we can get any better weaponry real quick before we actually proceed into the end game.
Gonna say you're at an hour 54 with, plenty of time to spare, but just saying, you could get sub 2 if you rush it.
No, I actually can't.
Oh,
The final phase of Smithy takes far too long.
well, now I'm just disappointed. Froggy stick.
Glove.
Is the froggy stick just a fishing rod? I've learned anything from Sonic Adventure?
91, 92. So you're going to become Mario now. And this is where I really need to take a look at what I've got to determine what I really want to do. That's a KO immunity item. And of course, there's a super suit.
If only more than Gino could wear it.
Exactly.
Isn't the Scrooge ring like you can buy items for cheaper?
Double coins.
Ah, so it's an amulet coin.
Pretty much. Nothing I really want there. And now we're going to check the accessory shop real quick. Ah, there we go. That's a good one.
Ooh.
That's all we need at this point. So Gino is going to be boosted regardless right off the bat for each of the battles that commence. So with that being only Smithy, that actually means my menuing is going to be a lot faster, as well as my FP conservation in and of itself is going to be a lot better. So with that said, we're going to buy a bunch of red essences. We're going to buy, or we're going to sell off basically everything that's not the Yoshi-Aid or red essences. And this is how we're going to take on Smithy at this point.
Just be invincible, Five Head. Big brain plays.
So we're going to go over to Monstro Town so that way we can save real quick. Because with how this fight can go, it can either be really, really, really good or really, really, really bad. So with that said, I hope you all are ready for the Smithy fight.
Get your hypes up in chat.
Oh, we got the freebie. Sweet. I get to conserve FP. We got 2 freebies. Beautiful.
Double freebie. Run blessed.
Okay, Bowser's the powerhouse here right now. If only I could have thrown KO immunity on him.
Hard to tell which one's Bowser when there's so many green Luigis.
I can eat that sledge. This should be a meteor swarm.
Meteor swarm.
That's not good. I think I'm
I feel
dead
like this
here.
guy turns into a tank at some point. No, not the swords.
He does in phase 2. Yeah, I'm dead here. Unless this
No.
misses. And it didn't, but that's okay.
I mean, after all of the multi-attack misses that that have been had, surprising, or you know, they had to fail out at some point.
Yeah, it's just unfortunate it had to be right there. But fortunately, I know where pick-me-ups were. Because now, I'll be okay. The only question is whether or not I will actually get freebies on the stupid Yoshi 8 again, because that's a 12.5% chance to freebie.
Believe it, chat. Let's see your believes.
If you want to do the math on the amount of frames that are available to freebie that, then by all means go for it. But because of how the RNG in and of itself works, it changes.
Makes me think of the the tasks I've watched for Super Mario RPG where everything was a freebie because they were frame perfecting it.
Okay. Bowser needs to boost himself here.
You know, it makes me wonder. A lot of remakes are really good for a lot of reasons, like, you know, updates to graphics and generally fixes to like translations and story. But it really makes me wonder how much of like the crazy glitches are going to be maintained in the remake, or if they're gonna pave over some of the stuff. Like maybe Geno World will just do a lot of damage, not max damage most of the time.
We'll have to find out when we get there. All right, Meteor Swarm. There goes Geno. I
You
can
picking up
freebie
what he's
that.
putting down?
Bowser's probably gonna die here. Yep. But that's okay, because this is why I bought all of these pick-me-ups.
Bunch of Red Bulls. Really peps him up.
So this is actually going to be one of the longer smithy fights that I've had. Geno and Toadstool are about to die here.
Hey, long means content.
That it does. Didn't quite get it. Meteor Swarm's gonna kill Bowser here, I believe.
Guess you gotta defeat the Boomer Smithy for the Liam Foundation.
Oh, no,
Oh
that killed
my!
everybody. Okay.
He's got the power.
So we're gonna go for a secondary approach here. Because we technically could kill the boss here. It's either that or I grab another Yoshi aid. Or yeah, that's actually going to be the better option. How much are those elixirs? 49. I can get that very quickly.
Gonna say, so when you reset, do you keep your items or do you lose them?
You keep them.
So essentially, every time you fight, you're losing out on your pick-me-ups and such.
So, okay. Correction. What happens with the item is they reset in your inventory back to what you had prior to the point at which you game overed.
Alright.
That should kill the pinwheel, which it does. we need the MDEF at this point. And we're going to take a couple extra fights here. Just to try to get some bonus EXP. Because this smithy is not playing around.
He's gonna make up for that good Axu Warriors and Yoke tank fight. We got those lucky misses. He's gonna make up for it.
Yeah. Hello, Bluebird. Goodbye, Bluebird. 7 coins per fight, not worth it. I tried to get a second enemy jump. All right. So we got a Shy Guy here. And there's only one boss that actually is represented by a Shy Guy. It's Booner-chan!
Woo!
So next turn he's gonna turn blue if he survives. Which he does. And now he can start using an instant KO move called Shaker.
He's blue, dabba dee dabba da, ya dabba dee dabba da, dabba dee dabba da.
Now he's dead.
Well, I mean, yeah, the lyrics were dabba die.
So we're gonna go ahead and run over here and grab whatever's here. Soprano card. Okay, that's really good actually. Because now I can head back over to Tadpole Pond and see what the final inventory on the shop looks like. And if it's actually pretty good, then I can pivot.
He's looking pretty good.
It looks pretty good.
Isn't the flower tab, yeah, increased max stuff?
It does increase your max FP. However, we don't really need that. So I think the only... Wait, did I have both Power Blasts and Crystallines in there? Because if so, I did. Okay, I can make this a lot faster now. Because
Alright.
that means I can put that Yoshi aid on reserve.
We've got a need for speed.
Okay, I need to keep those. So we're gonna go to Roseway here. And we're gonna go ahead and pick up that flower. But while we're also here, we are going to take a few of these encounters real quick.
See if they got anything good in them glorious sacks.
It's more the money. Because that's what we're hurting for right now, is we need some money. So ultimately speaking, we're just looking for enough to be able to grab one Power Blast and one Crystalline. How much do I have? 122. Perfect.
So you're telling me there's a chance?
There is, and this chance also means that I can have Bowser attacking instead of Toadstool, who will actually deal more damage as a whole. So there actually is a chance with changing up my strat here to be able to make it past phase 1 of the Smithy fight in and of itself. Hopefully, this goes according to plan.
You know, I imagine these keys are in order like when you usually get them during the game, but I've noticed that they can spell out rest, and I'm disappointed that they don't spell out rest.
Yeah, room key, elder key, shed key, temple key.
Yeah, exactly. The rest,
You've
the
got
rest set.
rest 12.
All right, here it comes, chat. We got the chance. Let's see it. Get your hypes out. We're gonna get it done.
Okay, we got a freebie on the Power Blast. That's good. So that's already 600 damage. We're going to go ahead and drop the Mega Elixir here.
So what level are you now? I think you're like mid-20s if I recall correctly.
I'm going to need a sec.
It's all good, no rush.
Because this turn's going to hurt a lot.
Right, popping the second Mega Elixir.
And I'm actually going to group hug with Gino this turn. If I can. I cannot. Well, no, I still technically can, but...
Smithy got pocket pocket meteors, but like most people got pocket sand.
Thank you. That's the turn I was looking for.
Huzzah!
Okay, I might be able to push into the next phase here.
I believe in you. Let's see those believes, chat. Let's see those believes.
There it is.
No.
Okay. Phase 2. There's only one attack that we have to watch out for, and that is Magnum. That only comes out from the tank head. It is an instant KO attack There's only one person that has protection from instant KO that I know of, because I didn't check the stats on the attack scarf or the super suit to see if either of them provide protection against instant KO. So, we're hoping for all the magnums to go out onto Bowser.
Fingers crossed, chat. The place with all like the smithy corpses is just very weird to me.
There's the last heal that I can do.
Oh dear. Come on. Hit the Bowser. Let's see it.
Magnum on Bowser.
8. There's 1.
That's fine.
Magnum on Bowser again. That's 2.
That's not Magnum, that was just a regular attack. Perfect block. That puts him into critical, which is fine, because he should be transforming into Mage Head here. This is the head that we want to stick on for a while, because we do bonus damage to this head.
That's low defense.
Very low defense. Like the defense of a Goomba, very low defense.
Hey, hey, hey. Don't diss those Goombas. Those Goombonies.
Dark Star, we don't care about. This attack, we don't care about. We just care about these numbers.
Say big numbers, chat. Let's see number go up. Take his number down, make charity number go up.
Okay, I can live with this.
What's in the box?
Meat Bomb's not going to do anything because, you know, I kind of have red essences rolling.
Yep. He sees you rolling. He hating.
We're back to Tank Head.
Shooting them bills. Smackings and whackings. All this physical attack you found super early.
Okay, there goes Bowser. That's fine, because this is why I bought a ton of pick-me-ups.
Freebie!
Yoshi Bowser here. Oh, we freebied a red essence. That's a 12.5. 2 out of 3.
Double freebies.
Oh, and we got a miss? Okay. So, we're not going to red essence Bowser here. We're going to all-out attack. We're done. That's time.
Hey, time. All right, hold on. There we go.
GG's.
1, 2, 21, 26 according to the timer.
That's what I got.
Hey.
All right. We are going to swap back on over to the loading screen for just a few moments to give Sonny a chance to get set up for the Super Mario World rando he's got coming up.
Yep. And you're getting progressively closer to Sleepy Maddie.
Yep. So stick around for it, and you will enjoy SMW Rando.
A game I know more about and don't need to track.
Hey, everybody. I was talking to mute when I told the other two who were on the call with me that we're back. Good job, B. Good
Yep.
job.
Hey, good job.
Gonna say we're back. And we are back with Super Mario World Randomized. And Sonny has decided this is no Star World. So we're going to get to see quite a few levels. And I do not know the level of shenanigans that you have randomized this to. Is it just random levels, or are we going to see some physics shenanigans?
Oh boy. So we have the outrageous difficulty preset, which is the hardest one without going into needing to do Kaizo tricks. So the stages, the sub-levels, the exits, and the warps are all randomized. The overworld level names are going to be random. So we're going to see like Pizza Castle,
I want to
for
see that
instance.
pepperoni secret. It's been a long time.
The enemy properties are going to be consistently randomized, but the enemies themselves are going to be shuffled, and the Yoshi color abilities are custom.
Ooh.
Power-ups are randomized, Koopa Kids and boss difficulties are randomized. We're going to have a gauntlet to go through for Bowser's Castle. There are custom texts for the text boxes. Saving is default. We're going to have random slippery physics or ice physics and random water added to stages. Color palettes are also going to be randomized and auto scrollers as well.
It's a fun set. It's gonna look like a mess and play like a mess. Let's go. That's how we like our randomizers.
Oh, yeah. So I'll give you a countdown of 3, 2, 1, go.
Welcome to Dinosaur Land.
All right, here we go. Super Mario World randomizer, no Star World, but we're gonna have Cape, and we're going off with Valley of Bowser 4, which this looks a lot like Cookie Mountain to me.
It's looking pretty
So
Cookie Mountain.
ultimately, the goal is to try to get a cape or something, either cape or fire flower, and hold on to that for as long as possible. But we already have a death here,
I was gonna say,
which, I
considering you're
mean,
hardly holding on to a mushroom, this might be harder said than done.
well, Monty Moles are a pain in the butt because of how their hitboxes work. Case in point right there.
Yep.
So the problem with hitboxes in this game would be that if the hitbox is ascending and Mario is right below it, then it's going to collide with Mario because it registers the hitbox actually touching him the next frame after it comes up. So due to that, it's a little busted.
And from what I have understand from watching many a Mario Kaizo hack and randomizer, as long as Mario is moving down for the most part, you generally get the hit. The game likes to prioritize you over enemies.
It does. Oh yeah, I forgot. This actually takes me back, but gives me that 1-up, which is nice.
Gonna say we're in a position of I was gonna say mildly needing it, but if we lose the rest, it's fine.
So right now, the goal is to just platform good. No
Jump
other way to
good,
put it than that.
no
If
fly,
you
jump good.
if you jump good, you win. Hey, we got a hammer suit power up.
Yes, that'll be your fire flower replacement.
That would be the fire flower replacement. Now, because this level has such an early power up, I'm going to go back in to check and see if that first question mark box that has a power up actually contains a cape. If it does, then oh boy, we get to
And it,
start having some fun. And it does not.
yeah, I mean, 2 hammers not worst.
2 hammers is definitely nice.
Good old Diamond Cove. Hey, wait a minute. This looks a little too vanilla for my tastes.
I was about to
I
say
mean,
we got a vanilla level.
it's underwater and it's very, brown, but it is vanilla.
It most definitely is. Now, the hard part about this level is actually going to be that there timer.
Oof. Yeah, the swim speed, when a lot of this relies on the momentum from these things.
Yeah, there's no way I'm getting a perfect time of 2:59 on this.
Randomizer? No.
Now, if I had a cape, then I would actually do a cape spin to grab one of the Koopa shells in order to allow me to swim faster.
Oh yeah.
But because I know have cape, I know can do that.
Just off they go into oblivion. You know, I never understood how that green star block worked. From what I understood, it was like based on enemies killed, or time, or number of current coins.
Number of coins you've collected within the stage.
Ah. Bigger number, better stuff.
30 coins, 1 up.
Ah. See. Oh,
And it
I'm
doesn't
hearing it.
have to be exactly 30. It can be more than 30.
30x coins.
It could be 40. As long as your minimum count is 30, that is all the game cares about.
Gonna say, did you get at least 30? No? Well, then here's one more for your allowance. And if you did, good job. Have a gold star in the shape of a mushroom.
One, two.
Blarg.
So yeah, this stage takes a while, just because, well, we can't really fly through it because we know have cape.
And even if you could, you're still relying on some pretty precise flying from what I remember of this level in speedruns.
Oh, very much so.
A lot of very precise dips.
But on the bright side of the coin, we do get to obtain a Yoshi here, if I do this right.
Gonna say, one Yoshi for the Liam Foundation. Send him on down at the nearest pit.
Maybe. It depends upon what this Yoshi's ability is.
Oh, even the green one has a random ability.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
And that is where the catch comes into play with this.
Because I know I've seen a couple of the custom Yoshi abilities, like the one where if you have a shell in your mouth, you generate coins as you move. The
That
only
is
one
one of
that
them.
I also know that in the Game Boy Advance remake of this game, where you can play Luigi, if you are playing Luigi and you get a Yoshi, you can actually keep Goombas in your mouth as well, not just shells.
Yep, because you can then use them to jump off of. Pardon me.
That said,
So
oh god.
we are done with Vanilla Dome 3.
Hey. Yeah, I remember this is like one of my favorite games as a kid because like my neighbors owned it and I didn't. It was the one thing I always wanted to play, and they're like, "But Mortal Kombat," and I'm like, "No, let me play Super Mario World. I only own a Sega."
So welcome to Pepperoni Bridge 3.
That pep bridge. Because I wonder if they slice the pepperoni to use it as bricks for the bridge, or if it's just one long log of pep.
First one, then the other. Oh. I
Yeah,
was not going to attempt to maintain my P-speed through that.
yeah. No, when the Game Boy Advance version of this came out, I was super excited because I'm a massive Luigi over Mario fan. Team Luigi forever. Green, better color. Even though I love red, it's one of my favorite colors. Green,
Team
Green Mario,
Team
best
Green
Mario.
Mario.
But that said, I was trying to 100% it, and there is one level where Luigi's slipperiness and like that little bit of necessary buildup makes the level nearly impossible to do, let alone get the secret.
Yeah.
Which is the Valley of Bowser. I don't remember which one is the cave, I believe. And
4.
with the up and down moving ore, which is barely good enough to let Mario through.
Oh wait,
It will
no.
not let Luigi through.
That's Vob 2 with the sandbar.
No. This one is the one you have to fly back up around the outside to get the secret in the cave.
That's Valley of Bowser 2.
All right, well, there we go. Valley of Bowser 2. I was close. I said it was Valley of Bowser, at least.
Yeah, I thought you were talking about 4, but no, it's 2.
Yep, nope. That one could not manage it with Luigi just because he did not have this momentum to get through the sandbar.
So hammers, extremely overpowered. Case in
And it's,
point, right there.
yeah. I mean, ghosts are immune to fire, but get a good hammer and you're good. And there's the flight. Take
Indeed,
to the air,
and now
child. Yeah, I'm not sure if I knew you could fly over that or if I thought you had to go to the door.
you can fly over it.
Hey, wait a minute. Wasn't there a castle earlier? Did I blink and miss a boss?
Yep.
I knew
And
this game was fast.
it does not matter really which path we take at this point,
Yeah.
just because ultimately we're going to end up at the same place regardless.
Yeah.
Oh, actually.
Gonna say something that took me forever to learn is that if you hold up while you have Yoshi's tongue, you can get him to stick his tongue out on the upper frame, and I did not know that that was a thing for the longest time.
Ah, crap. I have to try that again.
I believe. Chat, get those believes.
There we go. So, apparently this is a key level. So we'll find out where this key is at some point. But we got a parade.
Hey, the procession of the mushrooms.
Oh, nice. That
I
actually
mean,
headed the direction I wanted it to.
yeah, because I mean the key's just gonna lead us to Star World, which we're not allowed to use.
Not entirely. It could actually lead us to a Switch Palace.
Oh, interesting. But I mean, oh no, yeah, no, yeah, no. We don't want to do those switch rows. We want those yumps. You gotta get those frame one yumps. Validate the second run.
I mean, I did get the validation chest in SMRPG, so it would only make sense if I attempted some yumps to get validation here.
Yeah, you gotta double validate. Gonna say yumps for the Liam Foundation.
Like that. And let's find out if we took the right exit or not. Because since the exits are randomized, there's a 50-50 chance that I'm going to top secret area.
It is top secret in an area.
We can't take that hype path as much as we'd like to.
I mean, it's very hype.
So we are left with the question of where is this key? Fortunately, since we do have the level cleared, we are able to start select out of it now.
Things go bottoms up. We just get out of there. Is that interesting to see? Getting rid of the hammer for the secondary. Oh, yeah, no,
I
not even
want
getting one.
all capes all day.
All capes all day. No matter how fun it makes, or no matter how easy it makes bosses. You know what? I guess if you're gonna get hit by a fish, you should probably have capes all day.
Exactly.
Skill
So
issue.
that key was not in a bad spot. And so now, ooh, okay.
Boingo boingo.
This level could be interesting depending upon what my enemy set looks like. Holy crap!
Gonna say,
That chuck scared me.
if I recall correctly, in randomization for Super Mario World, you can also add in some of the the weird dev levels. Like the
You can do that in SMB3 with the beta levels.
and the e-reader levels. 'Cause I know I've
Yes.
seen the no Yoshi sign for a couple of levels in Super Mario World Randomized.
Yeah, SMW didn't have the e-reader levels that I know of. Those didn't come around till... Oh, come
Yeah.
on.
Yeah,
Those
there's
didn't come around till SMB3.
yeah. But I mean, there's unused assets in Super Mario World that I know are added in, such as the no Yoshi sign for levels that says, "Get off the Yoshi on the way in."
Yep. There we go. There's that flight that I was looking for
Hey,
to actually make through there quickly. All right. We're looking pretty good here because we're about to be done with World 2. We're going to Suave.
wow! And being an auto scroller, it sounds like a perfect time for me to just mention that all of this was and still is in support of the Liam Project, an LGBTQIA plus charity down in Illinois, and just with what's been going on in the state, everything in the run up to fun political nonsense. It is the absolute best time that charities like this need to be supported in order to give aid to our trans brothers and sisters fighting the good fight. If this is something that we are going to lose, it is going to be just worse then. So even if you think that, it doesn't affect me, it does in the long run. If we do not stand together, then we fall divided. And I'm happy to be standing on this side every helping now and again. Again, you're getting tired, Maddie, now. But it's tired Maddie who is still very excited to be helping out this charity, no matter how far they are from my front door. Just being the community that I am in, that I am a part of, and that I do my best to support locally, I am happy to make sure we get at all those dollars, all that support, straight to them for their side of the fight.
So I ended up flying for most of the level here because there's a fun little thing with auto scrollers that if they keep moving to the left and you are flying while the screen, or keep moving to the right and you're on the left side of the screen while it's still moving, you don't have to worry about moving forward in order to continue cape pumping.
Just pull back, keep going.
Pretty much. Easy stage.
As if I recall, other than like on the Switch Virtual Console release, last time I played this was playing with a friend, and we had two rules. Number one, we both got one freebie fly over the level with the cape, and number two, we had to do every level before we were allowed to leave an area, and that was a fun combination of nonsense.
Oh, that always is. Also, we get to see Funky, which it will still do the same thing after finishing it as if it were the vanilla game. All of the Koopas will become masked Koopas and all that fun stuff.
And then my favorite part about the Mass Koopas was them changing which shells were in each area, so it changes my routing for every level. Because it's like, oh hey, a blue shell. Wait, nope, that's not blue now. It's red.
Red shells become blue shells.
Really?
Yep,
Oh well. You, point being, they shuffle them all around, and it's quite the hassle.
they did. Oh hey, look, a cape. A very easily accessible cape at that.
A level 2. Oh.
We're
Ugh.
gonna grab that star.
Gonna say hot summer weather, people. Hydrate. Got them get a freezy, but do not eat them on stream because your teeth will be cold and everything will be bad.
And trying to talk with cold teeth does not work out very well.
It does not. Oop, we got the clip up. We're almost. Ah.
I needed to because of those boos coming in.
Yep. Ooh,
There we
and a
go.
smooth slide in. You love to see it.
That was not the path I wanted, but it's the path I'm gonna take.
Stop now, you can do it for the content.
Okay, so welcome to the underwater level with tide.
Which means that the tide is pushing you at all times, I recall, yes? Because
Yup,
it checks for if you're in water, not if you're in specifically the tide water.
correct.
That said, don't eat Tide Pods, kids. It's a bad idea. We heard you liked water, so we put some water in your water level.
Like, I actually got the worst combination for this level, and I'm so happy to be able to show it off because it sucks. Also, lag.
Alright. Lag just means better reaction time. Gotta say, Super Mario World is at its best 6 frames a second.
Oh, I got both of them. Perfect.
Double kill!
Oh, I got
Double
both of them
kill.
there.
Double kill.
Triple double kill. Oh wait, that would be a sextuple kill. Okay, where is this key? It's right
I mean,
here.
There's that key and there's that hole. Convenience.
But it is not the correct path, so guess what we get to do?
Ba-da-da-da! Wah. I really should try to get that Discord soundboard. For the lols.
Oh crap. That's not good.
It'll be fine. Chat, tell them it'll be fine. At 6 whole frames a second.
Cool.
Nap
There's
up
the
any
backup.
Gotta survive long enough.
Yeah, this might actually merit... Oh my god, the lag. This might actually merit grabbing the key and just swimming through the rest of the level.
I mean,
Very
easy to grab
quickly.
key. I was gonna say this combination of stuff just makes me think of like a Kaizo level, but if it was Kaizo, you would be small Mario, and you would be swimming through a one wide, like cavern of spikes. Like control your
Much
swimming
regarded corridor.
or die.
If I had a Yoshi, I could attempt a Yoshi clip, but that would be very, very difficult with the tide.
At key power, we countered the tide slightly. Granted, there's not a whole lot of level left from here to my. Oh dear, more lag.
We're done. Woo!
And there it
Okay.
goes. It's Planet Idlet.
So, one of the problems that resides within this is that some paths are actually much, much faster because you avoid castle stages.
Hmm.
And this might actually be one of those paths that avoids castle stages.
Because I know you'll have to do, or you'll take Butter Bridge from the lower side.
Which
Yes.
is Cheese Bridge.
Ah, yes. Butter and cheese bridge. And now I want a grilled cheese sandwich or just straight up a butter and cheese sandwich because it's been a long time since I've had one of those.
Oh, butter
Oh,
and cheese sandwich would be fantastic.
yeah, just slather some nice butter on there, a couple of cheese. You can't let it be like any of the processed like prepackaged cheese. It's got to be you got to slice it from the brick yourself, but then just mm, that like chunky type of cheese and the nice richness of butter, beautiful together.
Oh yeah. All right. Hype World Y. Another underwater level. Sweet.
Who needs to fly when you can swim?
And who needs to swim when you can just carry a shell?
Yeah, exactly. The power. Just hold button and go. Look at this beautiful skybox, chat. Nice and dark, like World 8 of the original Mario.
Of Mario 3.
I was gonna say Mario Bros.
The only dark background you get in Mario 1 is the underground. Or World 3.
Because I know there's a snow one that also has like a dark background, right? Am I just crazy? Maybe I'm just crazy.
All right. So we haven't been able to fly over very many levels, which is actually kind of nice, but at the same time a little bit of a pain.
For the content.
Oh, this is Face World.
Hey. Just remember the one up is a lie, but if you don't grab it, he will eventually swap it out anyway, because he's a jerk like that.
Or I can just do that.
Steel Cloud! Aww. No Grand Theft Cloud.
All right. We're continuing to evade things, and we're going to go into this pipe first because, well, we managed to find the exit.
When you take
So, a
that
very
gamble and you
fast
win.
level. It's a 50-50 between the end pipe or that pipe, and that pipe was the answer this time. Oh boy, Kaizo Bridge 4. We got another castle.
Oh no, not a Kaizo level. Oh god, no, not a Kaizo level. At least it's nicer with Cape. Rats. Just skip it all, take advantage of your iframes at the Cape, and congratulations, you didn't have to wait for anything. And then whee!
Yeah, I tried to get Morton Fly and I screwed it up.
Hey, it's okay. It is currently 10 p.m. It is past Maddie's bedtime. She's tired, Maddie, so you being able to pull off tricks at all is impressive to me. If I tried to play right now, I'd, like, stare at the controller for 6 seconds and then wonder why I'm not jumping.
Now, I will say that that fly I did at the start is one I recently learned
Ooh.
how to do properly.
And you can learn chat with practice, practice, practice. And I'm imagining joining the Super Mario World randomizer community. I imagine there are plenty of them too.
Oh yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good.
Thank.
Didn't
1,
get
2,
a
3,
wall
4.
climb.
Because I just begin of good old schoolhouse rock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
I'm just a bill. So yeah, apparently Roy was in Castle 7. And apparently all that I have left is Bowser's Castle. Well, I hate to tell you this game, but you couldn't be any more wrong.
I don't know. Come on, game. Randomize wrong and put Bowser's Castle right here.
All right.
I mean,
Vob
it's Valley of
4.
Bowser 4 again.
Indeed it is. And unfortunately, I can't block dupe because I already destroyed, or I already ended up using up those 2 coin blocks. but I might be able to do a block dupe here in a moment. Or I can do that.
A perfectly working game.
Why is there a shell up in the corner?
It's fine, ignore it. Developer intended.
Exactly. So, yeah, we got another auto scroller here because yay, auto scrollers. And if we've got any donations, go ahead and rattle some off.
I
If not,
mean, I would love to read some donations, but like, there's not any in my donation bin for the Liam Foundation.
come on, guys, you got to get them donations in for the Liam Foundation.
Yeah, I mean, like, all those freebies. We gotta pay it back, pay it forward. You gotta buy good RNG. Or buy bad RNG. We don't judge.
So, the secret exit took us from Valley of Bowser 4 to Valley of Bowser Y.
I mean,
Oh,
you know,
there
you
we
gotta
go.
start getting into hexadecimals.
We got some block dupes there. We're going to try for another one here, and we didn't get it.
Da-na-da-na.
But we got another one we can attempt here. So,
Come on, glitches. Oop, oop.
nope. Nope. If I do this just right. There we go.
Hey. Bippity boppity, it's gotta hoppity.
If you throw a shell into the top corner of a pipe close to a wall, you can end up doing that, and it's just weird.
Perfectly constructed game. A masterpiece, no bugs.
Goodbye, One Up Mushroom. We'll see you later.
Going to space. It's gotta go join its brothers. Their planet needed them.
So we've actually gotten a lot of the longer levels. So this
Pepperoni Bridge Y. Apparently how you count is 1, 2, 3, 4, Y.
Yep. Good. I got the height that I needed.
Guess I gotta gain that height, then perfect flights. And while
So
we're seeing the scenes, just a reminder that you can type !donate in chat to get an access to the Tiltify page to top off our number that little bit more during these bonus streams. Always appreciated, and I'd love to see it. Come on.
So we now end up going to Castle 4's area, which is Castle 1, but this doesn't look like a castle to me.
It's looking very decidedly not castle.
This looks like Forest Secret.
Hmm.
This looks like a done level.
Yep. Problem solved. Clap them cheeks. We're done, fellas.
All right, so we're going into Forest of Coin Flips because there are so many levels in here with 2 exits.
Yep.
And ultimately, we are looking for the correct exits on each one, and we are opening up with Donut Plains 1. So both the normal and the secret exit in this are relatively quick to get.
Hmm. Especially considering they're right in the same spot.
It's just going to depend upon where the key spawns, and it's not up here.
So we're gonna have to fly a little lower next time, unless this is the correct path. We'll find out.
And it is the correct path.
Hey, we'll never find that key. We don't need it. Who needs
Now
into that house?
we just have to do this 2 more times.
Good old Diamond Temple.
Oh, this
Fitty
is
fitties,
another
chat.
level with a quick exit.
Woo! mean, you did all the long levels to start. Some short ones had to come soon.
That they did, but the one level I'm the most worried about has yet to show itself.
Ghostly one-ups, they're spooky.
And I'm going to grab all 4 of those just for safety. Oh, we got a big boo fight with an Eerie generator and a boo laser.
Oh my.
So, you know how we were talking about some Kaizo things?
You know, just put the Blazer in the Eries, it's fine. I love how the Blazer keeps to his transparency.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Because is this a hitbox while he's invisible? Hey, I see a goat pirate.
So yes, the boo laser will still damage you even while it's invisible.
Boo.
And unfortunately, we took the wrong exit, but
But hey,
we're going to hit the
it's a
Switch Palace and go for a yump,
it's a brain switch palace.
actually.
Or is it a glue switch palace? Your pick, chat. And do we get the yump? Let's see a yump.
We're going to go for something really dumb.
Ooh.
Up. Nope. Nope. Come on. Nope.
Ah, no yump.
So I'm not
Really
used to doing yumps outside of P-Speed.
Ah. It's fine. We'll just need to donate. Get bigger number for more yumps. Let's see that yump.
So
Number go up.
we're gonna go back to the ghost house because we gotta find the normal exit now, and that's gonna be a bit of a challenge.
Because we're just fishing for doors. Oh, I hate everything about this.
We found it. That was
Hey!
fast. That was really fast.
Cash money.
Kashmoney.
So one more coin flip.
Uh, in the forest of coin flips, yes.
In Jungle Temple Zone. You know what? At least there's trees. I can get behind jungle.
So we're just gonna fly over all of this jazz because, yeah, no.
I said we need to keep an eye out for the key. I think it's in a box in this one, right?
Yes, it is.
Still in that box, or could it be in any box?
It could be in any box,
Oh dear. That is not a level you want to see that.
but it doesn't
But
matter.
hey, we don't have to. Perfect. Okay, well, near perfect RNG, but you know what? A switch palace out of it, not the worst.
Oh crap.
I say, especially green switch palace, because those contain feathers
Like that.
like that.
Now, the best part is that if we get the normal second screen for this,
Hmm.
then there's a chance that the auto scroller in and of itself has been removed. But instead, we got the underwater coin minigame or one-up minigame
The
with
fastest room.
a Morton fight here.
And there he goes. Bye bye, Morton.
Easy.
GG easy.
So we got about 21 and a half minutes. We still have 2 worlds to go.
Yeah.
And fortunately, Chocolate Island goes pretty quickly more often than not.
There's a couple of coin flip levels, but should be fine.
There's really only one. that has to be worried about.
Ah.
And that is at the Chocolate Island 2 spot.
But I mean, we're in the pasta plateau.
That's impossible.
No, it's impossible.
And we're
We're
already
just
done with it.
dominating these fast exits.
Fast exits make it super easy. And now we're going into Hype World?
Question mark? I mean, it looks pretty hype.
Oh, wait a minute. Give me Yoshi.
We finally found out Yoshi's ability.
If we find shells. But we're just going to use Yoshi right now to, you know,
That Lakitu's seen better days. You might be going a little fast for him.
and he's just dropping fish.
That is hilarious, and I love it. He's like, you didn't pack lunch.
So we're going to go ahead and hit the silver P switch, even though we don't need to.
Because it's funny.
Because then he just starts throwing purple coins, and it's like, okay.
Cash money.
All right. Coin flip time. Which level do we have? We have Forest of Illusion 4 here.
I was gonna say, if you grab that that mushroom, would he just start throwing fish at you?
Yeah, but I have to grab the mushroom.
Free life. And now free fish. Sushi for everyone.
All right.
Oh dear.
That's fine. Okay, so that's going to be in the other pipe.
Put that in your pipe.
But as for where the key is, I don't know for sure.
Only one way to find out. Donating to the Liam Foundation.
Did I get it? Nope. No parade there. But we got the right exit again. We've been winning these coin flips left and right.
Hey, we should start gambling. Yoshi Bridge Y. A lot of Y levels. Oh. Actually, you know what? This level's gonna be very not terrible because of the water.
Exactly. It's the
It's like,
only reason I'm very happy to see this.
It's like, oh, precision platforming? How about water?
Imagine platforming with water.
I know, right?
Now, the Mega Moles, on the other hand, if they are the enemies in this level, which more often than not they are going to be slightly terrifying.
Just a little problem, Stan. It's fine. Look at him shuffling around. Whoop. It's alright. That should be a backup. Yeah.
And just like that, level's done.
Another one up for the moon.
So we're looking pretty good right now.
Oh yeah.
We've only got a handful of levels left, and oh baby. It's time for everybody's favorite SMW meme.
Orb. Get your orbs ready in chat.
By the way, you know how you were mentioning how we were talking about the sandbar level earlier?
Oh yeah.
It's here.
Yep. Luigi too slow. Can't do it. Too slippery.
So we're gonna go here, and then we're gonna be able to run for a long way for a little bit.
It's a long way getting from there to here.
Whoop.
I think that one right there, that one duck, is the one that generally gets Luigi in the Game
Actually,
Boy
it's
Advance.
right here that usually gets Luigi.
Hmm.
So yeah, that
And
section is done. And now we just get to free fall for a bit.
yep. All right, will he hit it, chat? Will he hit it? Perfect aim. Dodge the mushroom. I
Get the
mean, you know,
second
platform
star.
free star. It's fine.
Share that
And
there.
perfect.
Orb.
Or there we go. That's what we love to see from chat. You gotta lean into the speedrunning memes.
All right. We got a fort now.
Good old Roy's Castle.
Oh, I almost jumped into the chocolate.
Ah, but it's so delicious.
It is. But always remember, this is a castle, but it's not Roy's one. Ooh, I just realized we get to see Reznor for the first time.
Yay! He's my favorite.
Oh, okay.
Say this is a Bowser's. No, I
This is
think
one
there
of the
is a.
Bowser doors. This is door 5.
Stay, grab it. Fine. Oh, he's fast. So, someone gave Reznor a Red Bull. Who hopped up on caffeine?
He's gone. He can be faster.
Oh my. Speed
Imagine
door
that
fast.
about 50% faster.
So, what you're telling me is if we hook him up to a generator, we could power the whole of Dinosaur Island?
Exactly. By the way, I've got bingo.
Bingo.
Ooh, Vanilla Fortress.
That was beautiful aim, and I loved everything about it.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe I kept the shell through that.
E.
And then suddenly, we're in Castle 3.
Yeah, it's fine. Don't question the architect. They knew what they were doing.
I don't know. I don't know if I'd put Koopas in this castle with the lava flare.
It's fine. They got fireproof shoes. Bowser has an OSHA-compliant workplace.
I don't know about that.
Fine. It's on the up and up. I mean, if a plumber can get through to where they need to go, then it's fine.
And we're going to jump there and into Reznor number 2.
Hey. And there he goes. The speed's almost to your advantage.
Oh yeah.
Because can he be slower than normal, too?
Yes, he can.
Oh my.
All right. So we don't have very many levels remaining here. We have... I was wondering when this level was going to show up. Crap.
Oh, yay.
Okay.
With
We might
ninjas.
have to do some timer shenanigans here.
Alright. We just gotta hope that first path through leads to the good thing.
Okay, this leads to the secret exit.
Somewhere up. There's the key. There's the hole. Yeah, stunt on him.
Got it.
Hey, and it's gonna lead to the
Sweet.
back door. You're gonna say perfect RNG.
There we go.
So we had
So
flight power this whole time.
red shell was fire, green shell's flight. Boom.
Mwah. We don't even have enough levels to see the bonus. Actually, is it not giving you bonus points?
It is not counting up the bonus points because it is actually counting up the level exits where the bonus points would be.
Ah. You know what? That's a cool way to do it.
Okay, there's one room.
One down, two to go.
Up to 3 to go.
Oh dear. And a 0 time in case things are too long. They don't want to punish you. They just want you to have a good time.
Okay, this is door 8.
Door 8. Now with charging chucks. So many chucks.
All right, we have done the Bowser door thing.
Dark room still has ninjas. And
It's Bowser time, baby.
here we are. Only 51 minutes in, too.
Yep. The back end of this seed went really fast.
It's a bunch of really slow levels followed by... How many short levels are there? Oh, all of them? Here you go.
All right. Now the question is going to be, how many hits is it going to take to actually phase Bowser? Because it can be anywhere from 1 to 5.
I'm hoping for 1.
It is not 1.
Alright. I'm hoping for 2 then.
It's probably going to be 5.
I mean, considering how good the luck's been, probably, but... There's 2. There's 3. Oh,
It might be 4,
could be
actually.
4.
Nope, it's
Nope.
the full
The
5.
full 5. Gonna say, is there any bosses that weren't full 5?
Big Boo, or yeah, the Big Boo was 4.
Ah.
Oh, good. I can just stand right here.
Mario, have a mushroom. No, it'll get rid of my feather.
The fun thing to do is to try to keep the mushroom on screen for as long as you possibly can. Because sometimes you can keep it on screen for the entire duration of the fight.
She just gonna send you a second one because there's already one on screen.
No, she'll still send you a second.
So what I'm hearing is I want to see a task that juggles 2 mushrooms the whole fight.
There is one.
Ah, I love it. 1, 2.
It's unfortunate that we got the 5-hit Bowser fight, but it just means phase 2 is going to last for a little while. Good old bowling
3.
ball.
3 years later. And it's 4.
One more hit, and we phase into phase 3, and then we'll be good.
Yep.
Time will be when Peach comes out of the clown car, by the way.
Yep, yep.
So we're just waiting for the last set of Mecha Koopas for Phase 2 in and of itself. We're done with Phase 2.
And now we got a friend for phase 3.
We have a potential early hit going into Phase 3.
That's friend shaped in my book.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, we got the early hit.
Nice.
3, 4, 5.
I was gonna say I know when he bounces every now and then he can knock the Koopas off. That's only when they're in their knockdown state, right?
He can knock them off even when they are in their fully upright state.
He's just got a weird hitbox for it because I've seen him jump on them twice.
Yeah.
And
And time.
perfect.
5509.
Yeah. A beautiful run. All the luck in the world on the coin flips. Go buy a lottery ticket.
Yeah, pretty much.
And then donate half the winnings to the Trevor or to the Liam
The
Foundation.
Liam Foundation.
You can tell it is Sleepy Maddie because I'm just spouting words now.
I mean, you did almost say Trevor Project.
I did. I think I said Liam Project a few times too, but this is what happens when you get Sleepy Maddie. All wonderful organizations blend together.
So yeah, outside of that lag that happened with the Forest of Illusion 2 and Tide and lots of Koopas, 5509 is still pretty good.
Mhm.
It's 10 minutes behind my PB, but you know, this gave a good showcase.
Oh
And
yeah.
that SMRPG Rando seed was just rude as could be, but at the same time, another one that gave a good showcase just
Mhm.
for having to adapt to many different strats.
Got that redemption from the internet knocking out the run during the marathon.
Indeed.
Oh. That said, I'm sleepy, so I'm gonna give some final closing statement, which is again, thank you everyone uh, during the marathon who donated and helped us achieve what we did. The Liam Foundation will very much appreciate all of this, and I'm sure we'll get plenty more back and forth with them, like more stories of uplifting of the LGBT community down in their area. And I frankly look forward to it with the glowing, lovely charity feeling within my chest. That said, I'm not sure when you'll see me again, but I imagine it will be nice. It's Sleepy Maddie time. That's the best you get.
And if you do want to try your hand at either of the randos I just played, smrpgspeedruns.com. The actual URL for generating one of the randomizer seeds is randomizer.smrpgspeedruns.com. And then the other one is the authorblues.github.io/smw randomizer. You can join the respective discords and you will be able to give these a spin for yourself.
I'd recommend it. They're fun.
But with that,
Yeah.
I think we're pretty much done.
I think we are, and look forward to more bonus content over the course of like next week, or is it 2 weeks? I'm sleepy.
I mean, Hate might be able to tell us.
Hey,
Over the
oh,
next time period.
over the next
Exactly.
insert time. Time equals X variable.
Yes.
And do keep in mind that here on the FFR channel, we do have showcases for a few different randomizers. So definitely keep your eyes peeled for that, as we are not solely just Final Fantasy Randomizer.
Nope, they invited me, and I'm a Link's Awakening player. Nobody likes Link's Awakening except for me.
We do all kinds of stupid, silly stuff here. We love it.
It's great.
But
Oh,
Maddie, thank you for jumping in to run the hosting shift for this. And Hate, thank you so much for doing the restream.
you're
Yeah, not a
welcome.
problem. Not a
Thank you
problem.
for a beautiful showcase of both.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
a very
anytime.
good case you put on tonight, Sonny.
Anytime. I'm glad to put on a good showcase.
Right. Well, if you have any other final thoughts, say them now.
Look
I
forward to
got
more content, and if I'm available, I'll be there. If not, I'm sure any of the lovely hosts that are part of FFR volunteer community will have just as fun a time as I do.
one more because I'll take us out on this. If you did enjoy this, be sure to follow the Final Fantasy Randomizer channel. I mean, we're doing these marathons twice a year. On top of that, you get a lot of very great Final Fantasy Randomizer play from so many of us within the community. And on top of that, we're not just FFR players, as you've seen from this tonight. I mean, I play so many different randos, and I know Hate plays so many different randos. So just hit that follow button, or if you end up tuning to this stuff on YouTube and happen to miss the live streams, hit that subscribe button because then you'll get notifications as to when we go live and you're able to catch more of this beautiful action.
Very much so. And with that twice a year, if you've got something that you run that you want to try to show off, definitely toss in a submission. We always want to see more content.
Yeah, just come on or come on to the Discord, which you can find link to on FinalFantasyRandomizer.com, and just ask. It's kind of what it boils down to. You just got to ask if you want to show something off.
Yep. That's
With
it.
that,
Good night,
go ahead.
everybody.
Yep. Everybody have a good night. Thank you again for watching.